Hey, welcome. So, whether you're just starting out as a coach or you've been leading for years, there's this powerful truth we all kind of forget. Mastery isn't really about learning more stuff, it's about perfecting the beginning. Today we're going to dive into why the fundamentals are, without a doubt, your greatest asset.
So let me ask you something right off the bat. Is your expertise actually hiding a weakness? I know, it's a weird idea, right? But think about it. The very skills that made you so successful could be covering up a slow erosion of the foundational habits that got you there in the first place. And that question, it leads us right into our first big idea, the forgotten foundation. We're going to dig into the why behind this. Why do our most essential skills just fade away right when we think we've got them down pat?
Yeah, this quote right here, it just hits the nail on the head, doesn't it? Forgetting the basics, it's not you failing, not at all. It's just this natural thing that happens when you become an expert. The better we get, the more we focus on the big, complicated problems, and the fundamentals, well, they just kind of get left in the dust.
So here's what's happening in your brain. As you get better and better, your brain, being super efficient, creates these little shortcuts. We start running things like listening or asking good questions on autopilot. We just stop actively thinking about them. It's that classic curse of knowledge, you know? We get so wrapped up in solving the hard stuff that we just assume that foundation is rock solid. But what if it's starting to get some cracks?
Okay, so if that foundation's a little shaky, how do we fix it? Well, that's where rediscovering our core skills comes in. And look, back to basics doesn't mean you're a beginner again. It's about intentionally firing up those powerful skills you already have.
This right here, this definition really gets to the heart of what we're talking about. Your coaching fundamentals, they're simply the skills you've already picked up along the way. We're not talking about some fancy new theory. Nope. This is all about remembering and, dusting off the amazing tools you already have in your toolbox.
Okay, take a look at this list. Anything here look new to you? I didn't think so. Active listening, powerful questioning, building rapport. These are the absolute pillars of great coaching and leadership. But here's a question, and be honest with yourself. When was the last time you really focused on just one of these for a whole week? That's where the real magic is.
So, this all begs the big question, right? How do we actually do this? And that brings us to our last part, and this is the really practical bit, bringing the basics back. We're not going to just leave you with ideas. Here is a super simple path to re-engage with these skills and take your coaching to the next level.
This three-step plan looks simple, but trust me, it is so powerful. Step 1, just pick one skill. That's it. Let's say you pick powerful questioning. Make that your only focus for 1 week. Step 2, practice it intentionally in every single conversation. And then step 3, ask for feedback. Pull a trusted colleague aside and say, hey, I'm working on my questioning this week. Did you notice anything? See? That little loop creates incredible growth. And this is really the key takeaway from all of this. The goal isn't just to remember these things exist, it's to actively recommit to them, day in and day out. Because true mastery, it's not found in knowing more. It's found in that relentless dedication to perfecting the things that truly matter most.
So I want to leave you with one final thought to take with you. As you go about your day, just ask yourself this one simple question. What fundamental will you master next?